Yes, sir! You already mother effing know, right for sure, baby. We coming at you with some TM2. Yes, some more, baby. You already know. Yeah, yeah, so we got that TM2. We got that 9 featuring 21 Savage. Got that one mic, one gun. But this case, you got 2 mics, 2 guns. We run, get her done, and we sung. Yes, sirree, baby. And I'm here with the one and only Wild Child. That's also a lick. Yes, sir. That's a good song right there. That's a great song right there. I got Wild Rumpus with me on the side seat. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother, man?
Doing well. I don't know. That's that's some energy I just can't follow up on.
Listen, man. If there's one thing I always will have for my fellow fire, it's always that fire that's within me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I ate a Reuben right now, so that's why I'm powered up. That's like my favorite food.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like how do I put it? It's like, you know, sauerkrauts from Reubens. That's my thing.
Yeah.
So I usually don't do that. I'm usually kind of a baby, but tonight just kind of said something different today.
Mm-hmm. And you know, a friend of mine is actually in town, and his name is Ruben. So there you go.
That's a great way to go. But you know what else we about to go with? Wild Rumpus. The goddamn game, man. The goddamn Rumpus. Lay it down. Who's playing? Who we watching?
Yeah. So we're looking at Insect Gang and TM06. TM06 wasn't quals, right? They just got in, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But would have been a lot less interesting, I think, 2 days ago. But as of last night, we saw TM06 actually get 3 rounds and a strong lead over G6. So I think right now, definitely probably looking like the favorites off of that. But Bagel, you know, we've all seen it. What are your... Give us the Bagel rundown, Jemond.
The Bagel. So listen, after ringing Bagel Soldier, like what, Friday night, whenever I did the podcast, Saturday night, Sunday night, I don't even remember my own day, dude. But whenever I ring Soldier, you know, it hit me. I rang Soldier and I said, Bagel is a great map. I played terrible, but Bagel is a great map. It's just one of those maps where you pretty much have to be doing something and engaging consistently for you to be making any type of movement on this map. You know, it's the quickest mid capping map out of product and clear cut. So, and that's my take. You get a lot of back and forth, a lot of like quick caps. You know, some teams aren't looking at the cap too hastily. They're kind of just trying to rush through a game and more. But this definitely is a game where I feel like, how would I put it? If you are fast paced, but you control it, you can control this map in a 360 deal. Yeah. If you're someone who likes plays slow, you know, you're gonna have a little bit of a tougher time. But if you have more control after, you know, just trying to take it fast and easy, hey, I can't hold you. You may be for sure, but it really just depends because every team has a different play style. You know what I'm saying? Especially these two teams that we're seeing right here. I guarantee I have not watched a lot of TM06 or Insect Gang play a lot of Bagel. So I'm very curious to see what unfolds tonight, my friend.
Yeah, I know at least in quals, Insect Gang, we're definitely fans of Bagel. I don't know whose pick it was, but obviously TM06, I think, are going to be probably strong on just the aggression front, and then maybe Insect Gang trying more of like a methodical approach. I do think Bagel, like, in some ways kind of breaks Koth conventions, and in other ways, like, kind of sticks to them in that, like, the spawns are so fast even when you have point that you can just get really aggressive even when you have it, rather than just like try and waste time.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, like, the fact that the point flips so fast means that if you like have those good point fundamentals and can like hold it for just a little more pressure and take it more easily, then like rounds are just gonna kind of fall into your hand out of nowhere.
Gonna kind of convey back and forth. But also, what I also thought was interesting, because you said you don't know who picked it. You know, I did a little research, you know, real quick. I thought this was a TM06 pick, but this is actually an Insect Gang pick, which I didn't expect, because historically, TBH, if we're talking players historically, definitely, you know what? I can actually see Gwen trying to like conveying like, yo, let's take it to Bagel, especially with Dingo. Take it to Bagel, but Sleepy. I can't lie. I have watched a couple Sleepy demos on Bagel, not this season, but previously, and that boy tear up. That boy tear up monstrably. Good Lord, have mercy. But
But yeah, no, I don't think it like surprises me too much that they picked it, but like obviously TM06 just going to be a nightmare to have to play on Bagel, but like what map could they have gone to where you don't have to just deal with Sleepy like nuking you and all this stuff associated with playing them?
Which, you know, again, I'm really just the thing that kind of still messes me up is I really don't know how this would like it's the inset gang pick regardless, but I just think on paper, truly on paper, I just think it may be more of a TM06 domination, especially, and we just talked about it, especially with the performance we saw from that G6 match, or you all saw. I didn't see it. Excuse me. I just looked at the. I didn't even look at it. I'm not even gonna try to be like, yeah, I did that. Nah, we truth telling up in here. I ain't seen it.
No, that was an awesome game, and they were just so strong at the start. I know Habib streamed it for sure. I don't know if anyone else did. To anyone watching that wants to see that very, very fun match at TF2.
That's the way they hit it. That's the way to do it. Now listen, you know, we know the rosters, but here's the question I'm gonna ask Wild Rumpus, because we're already talking about class comparison. Do you think it is TM06 dominant? So let's break it. So in terms of scouts, do we think on paper is TM06 scout domination with this map, or do you think Inset Gang gonna pull up a little bit? What you thinking?
This was a similar thing when on some of the other invite teams that Inset Gang played against, where I think so if you were to just rank scouts best to worst, I think the best and worst probably are on Inset Gang, whereas like the two middling are on TM06. So we'll see. I mean, obviously, you know, any player can pop off for sure, but we'll have to see if just like a more just consistent level of scout is better, or if just like having the carry scout and then the more just support, I guess,
I felt that
work out.
I definitely felt that. I'm trying to see what I think is also interesting about. See, now it's even more interesting because the fact that they're playing Bagel is already like, that speaks to me. But I really thought between these two teams, like when Jay was sending me like what teams were playing tonight, I really thought I was going to see Snakewater, because historically, not even historically, I feel Snakewater in terms of Inset Gang, not even, we don't even need to think about team composition. You know what I'm saying? We can just think by player. Typically, most of these players are probably the best at Snakewire, which it still throws me out for the loop that they picked Bagel. But you know, we're already week 5 into the season, so maybe they got something that we're not seeing. Maybe they got some confidence that after that KTB rocket, yeah, there's some confidence in there. I ain't seen.
You know, KTB he was hitting some earlier on as well, so we'll see if Rocker Wizard can pull it out.
What is it people call it? Stinkers? Speaking of, nah, I'm just kidding. This game ain't a stinker, man. We about to go straight into it, man. Rumpus, you want to take us off for the first minute, baby?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
We're at that boring stage. Both teams just rolling out. Probably going to see some demos exchanging spam, but we'll see what team chooses to aggress here first. Dingo just instantly trying to peek around house. We'll just get forced off by Loaf. Neither team really committing to anything quite yet. A little bit of early aggression through the house from, I think that's Scream. Just taking that left house, and actually both houses right now. Apathy is kind of in behind and gets a nice rocket on Gwen. So TM06 just slowly working their way forward, just getting good spam in and just win point outright. Det going down as well.
Yeah, man, Det got a little too aggressive coming in with the Inset Gang boys. And, you know, so as we're seeing with GC a lot, and Sleepy with Stockpipe, Bagel.
Although Dingo is in.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't get anything.
Stockpipe, hey. Hey, I'm on Sleepy Cam, man. You already know what happened, man. Oh, but yeah, we're just kind of seeing a little bit of aggression going back and forth. We see Dingo kind of already getting his respawn back up, but Sleepy is doing a great job at just keeping the spam up, keeping the consistent damage, and keeping the scouts really at bay. You really love to see that from a down. Hey, speaking of that, not only looking to take it just straight in with the Uber trade. Ooh, almost dropped. Almost dropped. That would have been. Ooh, terrible, drastic. But you know, Ubers do trade out. Neither teammate has died. They again just kind of traded damage back and forth. As you said earlier, Dingo's just trying to peek the house slowly but steadily. Scream. Oh, and Loaf trying to be on the case, but Sleepy getting a little bit aggro, which go ahead and prompts Loaf to get right on the debt, and it's gonna massacre.
Yeah, just a complete wipe here. Gwen's probably caught as well. Yeah, just like early in that round, and keep in mind too, TM06 have already burned like a minute now. Just really strong start to this round, but the very start there, it just seemed like they just slowly but surely just kind of walked forward, took space, and just exchanged the damage more favorably, because Red just had horrible health and just had to back up, lose point, and it seems like that's just been their approach, is just getting that good damage in space and getting their picks. See KTB trying to get through this forward hold. Does go down, but Loaf in the meantime dying as well. 2 down for Red as they're trying to approach here. Broke out of the forward hold, but Dingo going down makes this a lot more difficult. Yeah, they're just going to leave.
Ooh, I don't know what was happening there, but you know, just like we were saying beforehand, yeah, you know, with the health pool being bad, and you know, essentially for them trying to take space. But again, you know, they were doing it slow to the point where it's like, you know, a TM06 already knows what to do. They know the people they want to pressure. They know the people they want to jump immediately right on. Like we're seeing here, KTB's already the first one into the mid. He's going to be the first one to die already by Polly. Melanie looking like they want to go ahead and take another trade by Pablo. Uber's going to be in more favor of TM06. No picks going ahead and being traded back and forth after KTB at the moment. Dingo and Det looking to be the first ones to get picked. Apathy may go and chase that. Polly's calling it, but it doesn't look like anything's. Polly's just, that's exactly what Polly's going to do. He's just going to call it, and space is still being heavily consumed and dominated by TM06. We see the bomb from Dingo into left house. Apathy looking to challenge it by any chance? That's exactly what's actually going to happen. Apathy and KTB are taking a fight. Ooh, neither of them are dying in the case. They're just trading damage back and forth. Dingo getting good spam onto Sleepy and a little on Pablo, but not too much. As we see the cap coming in from Insect Gang, finally coming in with 11 seconds left on the clock for TM06.
Yeah, at this point it's really hard for Insect Gang because all Blue needs to do is just flip-flop point, and then they're gonna win eventually, and they're already getting so much good cap time here. So with 10 seconds left, it's just so difficult. They do lose their soldier, and that's actually not even slowing them down. Sleepy just getting aggro across point. They really want to cap this straight up, just down one, and they almost do, but will be forced to back off. But that cap time is almost surely gonna flip into a point cap once all their guys are here, and then it's gonna be pretty tough for Red to deal with.
Yes, sir. Oh, but speaking of deal with, probably gonna have to deal with that stickies real quick, as Gwen's gonna have to deal with Sleepy stickies real quick, and Dingo's gonna go ahead and go down by Loaf, and it's just a 4v5 player ad in the side of TM06. That looking to get caught off, right by Scream with 10 seconds left and counting. TM06 is looking to convey this round into one and done with 1 second left on the clock. KTB trying to get to the point, touch on point barely, but ultimately TM06 going to take the round.
Yeah, just really strong stuff from TM06. It wasn't even like crazy team wipe fights that were happening either. Like maybe they wiped them once, but it's really just been getting valuable time off of just being a little bit better in these team fights, taking a little more space, doing a little more damage.
Getting some value. Getting value where value needs to be got. Oh, and just saying, oh yeah, and Hannah is mad low. Oh my gosh, 38 health. Ooh, it took massive spam. As we see Sleepy just swinging.
They're just walking forward.
Oh, and speaking of forward, probably gonna have
to paying for his crimes. Scream's actually dying too, so just down both scouts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what you want to see coming in from Insect Gang. You know, a round convey, a strong mid. You want go ahead and prioritizing both scouts to go ahead and give them the first cap, my friend.
There was a lingering sticky on point actually that knocked Hannah down to like 50, so she's gonna have to regen her health here. Actually, looks like they dropped their scout just trying to exchange through. Okay, there is a counter pop, but Uber obviously is gonna be better for Red here. Scream going down means both scouts dead for Blue. Loaf unable to get out, so probably back to a forward hold here from Insect Gang, and it's just a matter of like how much time they can burn. Okay, no forward.
Sir, and just as we see in forward, we see in the TM06 gang coming forward as we do see a slight damage exchange going back and forth. Ooh, not going back and forth this time. Actually, health going back and forth if anything else. TM06, Polly and Sleepy looking to kind of just bait the round for a little bit. Oh, but Sleepy is going to catch a quick Timmy from that among us right there, baby boy. As we see Polly, doesn't matter, still trying to bait the point. Scream's going to go ahead and get caught out by KTB, and TM06 is going to have to retreat with both Scream and Sleepy dying on the mid. Good. Ooh. Oh, but it's not over yet, as TM06 is actually wanting to continue peeking. Pablo serves with 23 HP. Ooh, Dingo hit a crazy bomb. Oh my goodness, Dingo hit the sticky icky. And speaking of sticky, Polly is going to keep his feet sticky right onto the point, getting the capture.
Yeah, getting the force.
And Scream's going to go ahead and die by Gwendolyn as well, and the trade's just going back and forth. Player ad on the side of Insect Gang. Anything can happen.
Gwen and KTB in, but they both get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Too.
And Dingo's behind. Sleepy's already hurt, but it doesn't matter as we see TM06 Gang just on the chase.
Dingo gets spotted, but will get Sleepy. So valuable trade there for Dingo.
Very good value.
We'll see, because obviously that is still spawning, so Red's going to be a little bit slower, I suppose.
As long as they make space here and at least try to get towards the point, it won't be in vain. You know what I'm saying?
They are doing just that.
Oh, but Hannah is taking this spam like a champ.
Spam City. Just play your health, I guess. In the meantime, Pablo taking some spam of his own as well. Keep in mind, Blue has point here, even Ubers. Apathy going down makes this a little more difficult for them, but the name of the game is just, stop Red's efforts right now.
Dream almost knew the name of the game with that pick on the KTB, but ultimately it didn't happen. What is going to happen is Sleepy is going to get big damage on to Melanie, making her life fade away. Just a little too much. A little too much extension that Sleepy was able to get, as Det is wanting to try the same thing. You can see it in Det, man. The way he's playing, he wants this damage. He wants the people to come forward. I know that Devil Man Bagel feel as Wild does too. Speaking of Wild, the Uber's already out in terms of Insect Gang being forced by none other than Big Apathy.
Okay. They use now, but honestly, I don't think the counter pop is gonna do. Obviously, they're wiping Red, but the use was more just to save Polly there more than anything. So it will be about even as all is said and done here. Even numbers as well. Only getting a faster spawn. Yeah, I don't know. Just good fight from TM06 there. And keep in mind, clock is now ticking favorably on their side.
KTB put in the Scout Incinerator, but it doesn't matter because trades are being picked back and forth. Low health on the side of both teams. Apathy going ahead and get picked off by Gwen, and it is a 4v4. No soldier, no scout, no soldier, no scout. They can play this comfortably, and as comfortably as they are playing it. Gwen and Melanie trying to bait the point as much as possible. Polly not letting that happen, but ultimately gonna have to let them get the cap. But it's okay, people are gonna go ahead. They're gonna get their teammates back, and they're just gonna go ahead and hit another fight with the team as a whole. And as we see it, Polly being bold, keeping it real, keeping the mold. Scream trying to come in and get as much damage as he can. Pepper sticks right behind that. Instantly clear, but Melanie and that are low out of this fight.
Yeah, they're gonna get point off that at the very least. At this point, about 40 seconds left, although the cap time from Red, so we might be looking at, Apathy going down as well. Just fast recap. Bomb in from KTB, gets Sleepy.
KTB is on the case. He is the detective. Oh my god. He is on the detective and the force.
Oh yeah, Hannah gets forced. I don't know. That was probably too loaf, I guess.
I paid too much attention to KTB was doing some crazy.
Full out for Blue here, and actually Red. Okay, Hannah is pretty much out here, but there was maybe a window where they would have been caught to an Uber. Gwen is stuck in house, and this is just going to be an easy recap. We see the 4-man come out, that just getting levitated, although gets the force. Pablo was already a little weak going into that, I think. Just one sticky was enough to force him. So 50 ad here for Red. About even on time. We're looking at maybe 1 or 2 more fights here until this round is over. 13 seconds left for Blue.
Oh, but great pick coming from Soldier, Dingo, and KTB as they're both being caught out.
Yeah, no soldiers makes this so much harder to try and take.
But if Loaf dies here, Loaf the
and it's just a collapse.
Oh man,
just up to dead on point.
Hey, Artist did it one time. 1v6, man, as both soldiers are back up trying to get to the
okay, Loaf.
Dingo just got turned into a shining star. Good Lord have mercy. Good Lord have mercy. Wow, Rumpus, this is looking tight, my friend. Goodness.
Yeah, I was worried that it was gonna be a dominant win again for TM06 after that first round where they were just up like multiple minutes, but Insect Gang had a lot of fight. So we'll see what round 3 here brings. Just new mid. We can expect kind of more of the same. Det actually taking some really early spam is just gonna have to back up, get bowed. Off of that, TM06 Sleepy quite aggressive off point, just completely rolls dead. So with a demo pick here, yeah, they just walk forward and take their time, get the good damage. Gwen's going down. You see Dingo just getting levitated by a scout. Actually, almost got another rocket off on Pablo, but will die, and good mid win there from TM06.
You know, I thought Det was about to tuck Sleepy in, but Sleepy actually did the reverse tuck, and he said night night. Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah,
speaking of gracious,
and everything.
For real. Hey, speaking of real, we do see a real push out coming out from Insect Gang, taking some damage, but you know, as you push through a doorway like such, damage is going to be. Oh, I thought that. Hey, imagine
he's feeling those. Yeah,
for real. Imagine we see point pressure coming in from Insect Gang, but Sleepy is lethal. Sleepy got the weapon on him. He is just. Dude, he is just coming big, all up in the business. KTB trying to fight house as best as he can. Trey being pushed around back and forth between both
so
combos.
Much damage from Blue. Like Red, it just has to back up and reheal like every 10 seconds. It feels like.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh,
speaking of that, Polly is
taking
deep.
his trade. Although Sleepy.
And Scream is deep.
Apathy's in as well through house. Yeah, cleans up KTB. So now it's just up to Dingo Salvage, who will not be able to. Hannah does live, so it is still even, but clock is ticking. Minute 40 remaining for TM06, and Insect Gang haven't capped yet.
Good momentum, man. Good momentum coming in from TM06, man. They're keeping it up. They have been keeping it up all game. You know, we're trying to see a little bit more from Insect Gang. This could be the ish where we see that momentum. Oh, Dingo and KTB and Gwen are all going to just get eaten up by projectiles.
And I noticed on that forward, we might be in a little bit of a pause here. I noticed in that forward hold, because normally you have both soldiers watching the same door. And then Demo just watching whatever else. It looked like Sleepy was a little bit central, trapping left, obviously. So I guess mostly playing left. But they also had Loaf playing left with Apathy kind of solo on right. So just, I guess, having, once they recognize what side the team's trying to get through, they just have a soldier rotate over to help spam. And I don't know, it got 3 picks, so obviously doing something right.
Nah, you're definitely right. Usually in a case like that, you wouldn't. I guess previously, in terms of holding Bagel or when Bagel got first introduced, this wasn't something, as you already said, it was usually two soldiers on one side. But you know, something like that could definitely be countered, especially depending if the offending team is, you know, fast on the rotate, if they can kind of get an early pick out, try to force a door throughout. But now I really like this. I like having the demo central, and he's just kind of meeting whichever door the soldiers are like, they're coming through this door. It's definitely a play that doesn't work unless it's a play where communication is vital. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's just no comm throughout that one door, your soldiers just screwed, and they just get a free door for free without no spam.
And I guess like, as demo players, like, it doesn't feel like to me the trap is as reliable as just like being there in a good spot to spam. So being kind of central, like, it's easier to watch a trap left, so I guess you trap that, but being able to still spam out concrete if they choose to get through there is pretty valuable.
Oh, easily valuable. Yes sir. And I think, you know what? You know what? My train of thought got ruined because I'm looking at these people's sets, and some of these people have very ugly loadouts, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, bro. Some of these people, like, some of the loadouts look kind of clean, and some of the loadouts look kind of, oh my god, like, some of these are scary. Wow,
you trying to expose people, or is that?
Pablo does have a cute set. Pablo's got like the spy crabs on his head. I like that. I like the. Are they angry? No, they're just. Normal. Wait, there are
there's
some angry ones.
Yeah. Oh, there's some happy ones too.
Wait, that's kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
like, who's one I'm picking out? Like, I'm looking at, man, what is this? Pauly? Look at Pauly, man. What is this, man? What is this, man? Spiders?
Yeah, I don't know if the spiders are doing much here.
He got the Dale New slug hat, man. Golly, man. Not the. I don't even know what to call that. The hipster hat. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad, man. This set makes me very sad. If the other 3 players were up, I could see. And then you just have scary hats. Like you have Hannah, and it's, what is this? I've never seen this hat. What is this? It's like a brain.
Yeah.
When did they add the brain? When did this happen?
I wonder if the eyeballs are like a style, or that's just always how the hat looks.
Dude, they have to be a style. There needs to be like, I don't know. I don't like how open they are. I don't like this at all. It's scary, man. It's very, and then that's had his set since like 2019. He'll be alright. And then now he has no hat. Oh.
Sleepy's naked in the meantime.
Hey, that's the Sleepy classic.
He does have the power up canteen though.
Wait, boy playing MVM though. Nah, I think traditionally Sleepy has always taken off his hat in matches, but I mean, I guess it's like a preference thing. But at the same time, man, all I'm saying, if I see a burning hat player, I'm gonna shoot that burning hat player more. I'm a real simple player. I see the shiny hat, I shoot that player. You know, very, very simple. Very simple.
Yeah, that's true. Although I guess because I wear unusuals when I play demo, because people are just trying to shoot the demo anyway, so they're gonna tunnel me regardless.
Oh, I don't know how to put it, man. Because like, what's the theory? I'm trying to remember who had naked demo first. Sin Karma, yes. Sin Karma was famous for having like the no cosmetic demo, and this has been like that since like late 2018, and he only recently put hats on now, only for them to be ugly. Like, I don't know what he was thinking, but I think he was trying to go for like the samurai pajama look, and it's not helping too much, man. Oh, but like Loaf got a nice set. I like Loaf's set. Nice, real simple, kind of like detective vibe. Wait, never mind. He's got earbuds in. What is this? See, now I'm scared. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. He's got big gun. He's got the. Hey, that's what you like to see. Yes, and we're back.
We're
back. Just like that.
All right, so scoreboard's broken, but it was probably like roughly a minute and a half, honestly. We are seeing a forward hold here. Reminder, Red just lost 3 players trying to bust the previous forward hold, and actually lose 1 trying to break this one. Loaf just pushing main is able to win a 1v1 versus Dingo. So now down a player, just wasting more and more time. Millie trying to get through, was gonna die. Det next to go as well. Just brutal forward hold with that soldier ready to rotate.
Dude, what is with these pipes, man? I swear, ever since they made the Iron Bomber and the normal grenade launcher back, I've been seeing more stock demo, and I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it. Love it.
Gotta get on lock and load to win my heart, but KTB in the meantime just catches a stock fight, able to save himself. But
he's trying to shoot them away. Oh my gosh! Listen, as we keep going at him, man, Insect Gang is looking. 50 seconds left on the clock, though. Insect Gang has to make something quick happen here.
And Hannah's weak as well going into this fight. The pack was already taken. Looks like exchange comes out. Does get the counter pop, although Det goes down in the meantime. So down a demo here. We are officially in overtime. KTB going down, so down 2, down 3 now, and yeah, just 3 minutes to 0.
So where the pause happen.
Yep.
You know, 3-0. This is potentially Wild Rumpus match point. How do you feel? How do you feel about such?
I think like that was the strongest round we have seen yet from TM06. I expect them to just close it out here, honestly. Unless Insect Gang figures out how to break that forward at the very least. Then yeah, Hannah actually eating a ton of damage early on, and just so much space. Like, Pablo's on point, Hannah's all the way back by concrete, so as soon as this point becomes capable, Blue's gonna pretty much just snatch it up. We're seeing some Des trying his best to just spam it out, but yeah, the passive positioning is just not allowing them to fight point right now, and they need to be healthy to be aggressive.
Just as I'm seeing that, man, you know, back and forth, damage being traded casually. KTB trying to challenge the house, Polly trying to challenge KTB, and KTB challenging his will to stay alive. Barely. And, you know, just as you said before, we do see TM06 keeping it real dominant going in at this point, not letting it be broken by any chance, keeping both houses actually to a pretty good degree. You know, if one soldier's contesting one house, they don't send one, they send many. Speaking of many, that just gave Sleepy many cases of he's dead. He's dead, man. I'm not gonna do anything else, man. But we do see Insect Gang trying to fight really hard for this point, though. Melanie trying to get as aggressive as they can. Gwendolyn getting to pick off the apathy, and it looks like an Insect Gang round confirmation, gentlemen.
Yeah, it was crazy though. Just the fact that they were down a demo and were still able to just barely hold on for the point for so long is like, that's already like a win in and of itself. Sleepy now has returned, so even Ubers, we're probably gonna see an exchange come out sometime soon. Ooh, Millie almost dying there to spam on point. Decent cap time for Blue. Although sticks, yeah, Polly's just on sticks. That's scary.
Oh, big shout out for Melanie right on the Polly. Oh, that calm was vital. That calm was vital. We already knew that. Yes, sir. And speaking of yes, sirs, we do see KTB out and about. Yes, sir. Polly hitting the point. Oh, Scream actually on the point. Oh, where Polly at? Okay, never mind, man. Never mind. You know, same thing. We do see Melanie trying to contest the point as much as possible with the beam. Not scared.
Well.
Ooh, and Apathy and KTB
gets the trade.
As Melanie's going to go ahead and get the cap again. This is what I want to see. This was definitely a tack pause. This was a tack pause.
Yeah, absolutely.
If anything else. As we're seeing damage being traded back and forth. Scream's going to go ahead and go down. Melanie's going to go down as well. A pick coming out from Sleepy with the help of Pablo. Ooh, and it's just back and forth trades. Det is trying his best to get these scouts right off height, which is what he's trying to do. Oh, and Polly does not care, and is gonna be right in his face to kill that. He does not care if you are getting him off point. He's got the scout speed, he's got the movement, he's just gonna juke it around and keep going back and forth, as we are seeing exactly what is coming out from TM06, back and forth. Hannah, and oh man, all these people are so
stuck
low.
on the ledge here. Yeah, we're seeing like a lot of back and forth on the point, although this time around, TM06 have just kind of held it for probably a good 20 seconds now, so definitely carving out an advantage in this round. We're probably seeing an exchange here, although disconnected. Melanie trying to cross point, but didn't have beam. Does go down, so now down a player. KTB needs to get healed, and just so much aggression. Apathy just shoving right house, whereas we see Scream shoving left. Just taking all this space from TM06 and just forcing Insect Gang back into this corner, back into concrete, and just taking away valuable time.
Speaking of time, Insect Gang is actually running out of such time with 30 seconds left on the clock for TM06, about to claim this a victory for Week 5. Game 1A. But, you know, just as we're saying that, we do see that Insect Gang is trying their hardest to contest the point, keep up the pressure, keep up the spam, do whatever they need to do to get the win, pressuring Sleepy. As we do see the Sleepy being pressured, we do see Melanie a little bit coming forward. No trade is happening yet. 8 seconds left on the clock. Something needs to happen from Insect Gang. And, you know, instead, TM06 is going to use that stale time, use that stalling to go ahead and make something happen. A trade goes ahead and comes about, but it is a bad trade on the side of Insect Gang, as KTB is going to go ahead and go down. Gwen does get screamed, but
taking away too.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. Yeah, that was definitely pretty dominant match from TM06. I think it's just like something I mentioned in the newcomer Bagel was Bagel's a map where when stuff's going wrong, sometimes it can be really hard to like diagnose the problem. And I think I was seeing some of that where when Insect Gang needed to get the point, like every time they tried to take a fight, something would just go wrong and they'd have to back up and retry, and it just wasted like 10 seconds after 10 seconds, and that just ticked away. We're like, I don't know, they're just like caught in the whirlpool, I guess.
that whirlpool of consistent damage. But now you are right when especially, oh my gosh, even playing it and thinking about it, it's just like through time, even through trial and error, trying to assess the situation and really kind of, because what's the usual people say, it's like, oh, our soldiers aren't holding down house too much, oh, our soldier or flank scout is fighting fights by himself, our demo is dying across point so much. But it's like, why are these things happening? And even when you think you have found a solution, there's just more problems that come about whenever you fix previous solutions, especially on Bagel. Bagel is the kind of map where you Bagel's a 3.5 GPA map. If you ain't got the 3.5 GPA, if you ain't got a 3.5 GPA, man, you're not playing this map.
Yeah. Neither honors classes and IAPs.
Literally. Oh, and Pablo. We got a little Pablo interview. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay well. Speaking of well, are you well upon your servers today, ladies and gentlemen? And potentially looking for a dedicated Chicago server with personalized Swift support, man, go ahead. Get your 18 or 24 slot server for as low as $9.99 a month. Listen, you're looking at the other competition. You're looking at NFO servers. You're looking at game servers. But listen, NFO servers, $18, that's $20. You don't want to pay that. Come on now. Listen, game servers, they don't even do TF2 anymore. But you know who does do TF2? Swifty servers. Don't even look at no servers. Don't look at that. $100? $140? No, not even that. $240 for a year? With Swifty servers, you got that $9.99 a month, player. 18, 24 slot, already preloaded. Hey, I know my people out there, especially because I helped set up with this gaming server. I know we hated setting up servers. We got those long nights. Maybe you don't know what you're doing. You call up Jemond, please fix my server. You ain't got to do that no more. Swifty servers comes with all that already packaged up. Go ahead, use the affiliate link, support the Fireside Casting organization, support your casters, and most of all, support Jay and Antlers. They do all the work and they do it proudly. Amen. 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 And speaking of that, we should be getting our boy here very, very soon. But Rumpus, what's some other stuff? What's some other stuff you can kind of conjure up for this game, man? What do you think went wrong in the eyes of Insect Game?
So, because you mentioned earlier, like, it can just be hard to sort of solve the problem.
Yes, sir.
And I think like something I've noticed, at least in my experience on Bagel, is like, screw solving the problem, just like create problems for them and just like be aggressive and just hope that you come out on top, I guess, because I don't know, it is a map that definitely favors aggression.
Sir,
what's up?
And speaking of it, we have NBA All-Star World Champion. He just got his 5th ring 2 months ago. Loaf June up in the boom. Yes, sir. How you
what's
doing,
up?
Loaf? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm jubilant.
Yes, sir. First off, before anything else, how you feel about that ASAP Rocky album that's coming out very soon?
Oh,
yes, sir.
Low-key, I've been listening to Live Above ASAP, and it's kind of inspired me to get back into it. So
yes, sir. That's the only way to play it, boy. The only way to play it, keep it, and save it. But speaking of save it, listen, TM06 saved this game, man. Sleepy unleashed tonight. I saw some ish. I saw guaranteed. That's not to say that wasn't tucking in Sleepy at sometimes, but I saw some night from both teams, bro. And all I gotta say is, what was the mental like, man? That's my question. What was the mental like? How are y'all feeling?
Going into the match, we've had a kind of a shaky beginning of the season, so we weren't sure what to expect, but we just went into it with the best mindset. We've been talking about it, and like we've realized that we're not taking every match like 110%, which we need to do every time. So we're trying to do that, and it paid out. So
yes, sir. And we also got Pablo up in the scene, Big Low.
This guy's also trained for PR.
Yes, sir. Also NBA World Star Grand Champion. The Fridge himself. Oh, maybe. I don't know. The Fridge himself. Yeah, you the Fridge now. Pablo, Big Man. How you doing today, my friend?
I feel great. I I finished my accomplishment of getting my perfect game in an invite match. I didn't die.
Oh,
so
yes. Wait, do we got stats on that? That's not. That's
Yeah,
not
no,
cap.
that's
Someone check
hold
it.
on. I got
Yeah.
logs.
Hey,
Check
pull
that.
up-
Pull
true.
the stats up.
Nah, pull up that Mellow Bar Spotify playlist with the logs, man. Pull up that ish right now. What in the world? Ain't no way. Wait, what? Boy, you ain't died a whole game?
I was chilling, bro. I didn't have time to fucking do anything. Drink water. I was alive the whole time.
Hannah only died.
I know.
It was
They
Hannah
literally-
played well too.
All they did was just like
What?
trade point back and forth. They never like committed at all. So like there was no one ever bombing me. So I just never died. And Hannah never died either.
Both ways, Tim.
Yeah, it went both ways.
Bro, you and Hannah are crazy. Wait, Sleepy 500 DPM. This is a goofy.
This is a crazy log. This is a crazy log. Yeah.
This is a framed log. This is like Blitz Tank when he got 600 DPM against Banny in one, and he framed it on his fridge. that is essentially what this log. That's crazy. What in the world?
But yeah, we've been really working on our bagel. Just like the house shit. And
Yes,
like
sir.
trying to rotate screen between houses and just like counter pressure each side like a lot and just pull them left and right. That worked pretty well.
Hey man, like I literally just told Loaf, man. I asked him what the team mental was like from his POV, but you know, Pablo, what about you, man? What was team mental to you tonight?
We knew this was like a must win, just for everybody's at in the table. So, you know, I mean, we were able to close it out, which is good. But we were pretty confident, I think. Again, we like our bagel. We were glad that they kind of picked that map, but yeah, I mean, regardless, it went well. So I think my mental's pretty strong. I think everybody else was pretty cozy. So I don't know. Pretty happy.
Yes, sir. And listen, TM06, I ain't gonna hold you. I heard Wild Rumpus watched the game itself, but what I didn't ask you, you had a previous game, what, the 28th, also the last day of Black History Month. I just want everybody to know that, you know, because you know, of myself, you know, just me. So all I'm gonna say is, during this month, you know, Sleepy may have powered up or not. You know, there was a tweet, you know, last year that said on the 21st of December, you know, all black people were going to be powered up. And it's just the same thing, you know, with the February 28th. So I just want that to get that out there. But basically, you know, you had a 3-5 against G6. Yeah, around the 28th. So literally yesterday. Yeah. So all I'm saying is that mental coming into today. Actually, what was that mental yesterday? Not even the mental. What was that game like yesterday? Like holy yes, man.
We don't really have a lot of expectations going into a match. Like, I think other people from the outside might have it, but every time we take a match, we're treating it like it's an even game until it isn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same as like the teams above us as the teams below us. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, they did have two ringers. They had High Five and Skis, but I mean, those are still great players. I don't know. We were up 3-1, and then we kind of fumbled the bag.
I think
they kind of listen. High invite players are just really good at adapting to shit. So like our mids were working really well. Like we won like 4 mids in a row or something, and then like they like adjusted, and Habib started doing something different, and then we just started to lose the mids, and then they just kind of switched the momentum. So it was pretty difficult, but we were pretty like, I don't know. We were mad that we lost, but like we were happy that we like put up a good performance. So we're looking forward to that coming in today, and we play Froyo on that map tomorrow. You guys should watch it.
Hey, all I'm saying is, I don't think, and not even being mean, but you said it yourself, kind of. I don't think anyone was expecting you to get 3 rounds off of G6. I think when people look at that game, people look at the paper, they got the sheet out, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the paper, they're reading the script, you know, like the NFL script. You know, they're reading the script, they're like, G6 gonna win that match, player. Ain't nothing else gonna happen.
12 minutes.
Yeah, you know, just a quick little 12 minutes, only for you to convey 3 rounds on the G6. People are lost. People are thinking G6 is trolling, but at the same time, it's like Habib on demo. Like they ain't off classing. They playing seriously. What's going on, player?
It's not even that like we didn't expect you guys, but like G6 more than doubled the amount of rounds they lost so far this season just in that match.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the ringers were a factor because we scrim them every week, so we kind of their coordination is always really good, but it was kind of off, so we were able to capitalize on those instances.
which overall is still pretty damn solid, my boys.
Agreed. It feels good. I can't lie.
That's 100 emoji right there. That's all I'm gonna say. So, speaking of the TM06, I will say, am I ever gonna see Moist play this season, man? Am I gonna see one game where Moist plays?
That's an apathy
I'm not
roster.
sure about that.
It's an apathy roster.
That is an apathy friendliness roster.
Every day I look at that guy to kick him off the roster.
Listen, man, I saw Xander and Moist up there. I said Xander gonna get his ish.
He played a plug scrim this weekend.
Yes, sir. He ain't back though.
He was just posting about the 0 hours past 2 weeks. But...
and then he pulled out the pug screw. I asked him, and he was like,
You reeled him right back in.
You reeled him back in. You gave him listen, man. Y'all gave him, what was the 1999? Y'all gave him the opioid edition, man. Y'all tucked him back in with that ish, man. Listen, but I'm excited because I've talked about it on another platform, not Fireside, not important, but anywhere, I will say, TM06 has been putting up some pretty interesting numbers this season. I mean, shoot, what was like your all's first week you played against Walrus's team did 3-2, 3-1. I couldn't remember. Whichever it is. Yeah, but still, this whole season, you guys are still putting up impressive numbers, which guaranteed most of you all have played. What is this? I guess for the main core TM06 crew, you guys have played for a good 2-3 seasons now at this point.
Yeah, this will be third season because we did season 7, season 10. But I played Invite in the SEA with Paul, and then Paul and I played season 1 of RGL Invite. So we've been around the block, yeah.
Realize after this season, Sleepy gets his verified check mark on RGL.
Yes.
Yeah, we love to see a Black King winning. Yes, sir. We see that it's winning for the win, baby. But listen, like you said, you guys play Froyo tomorrow or third? I don't know.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. I'm not your invite admin. I pay attention to my advanced boys, man. They got me scared. They're scaring me right now. But yeah. Thursday, yes. So we got Fireside may need to get on that ish.
I feel great, bro. I'm chilling.
But regardless, besides that game, another I have to mention, one more thing I could mention, unless Wild Rumpus has any questions for the gang right here.
No, I was just curious about what you guys are thinking, just overall your place in Invite.
We should be above the team for playoffs, but we had kind of a hard start to the season. Sleepy had bad internet, and Paul lagged out for a match, so we had some rough starts, but it's starting to go pretty well. Next week will be a big one because we play GPG and Walrex, so I'll let you know after that.
Yeah, those are going to be some defining matches for sure.
Hey, they're gonna be some heated games. Listen, Invite, man. I said it before. High Invite, fudge it, man. When y'all do something against High Invite, though, I'm like, go boonga. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting crazy for it. But hey, regardless, if there's one thing I love seeing my low mid invite games, man. That is crazy. And let me tell you, that's exactly how I feel about invite. Every game has been kind of crazy because it's unexpected. Usually when you watch invite, y'all know what I mean? I feel like sometimes it can be mad expected for the most part. But this season, I'm looking at y'all. I'm like, I'm licking my lips. I got my sandwich in my hand. I'm feeling good, man. I'm watching games with a little grin on my face. Like when you listen to music, you make that little stank face. Yeah, that's the same way I'm feeling, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly the way I'm feeling. Yes, sir. Well, regardless, man. Besides, Pablo's perfect fucking med game, man.
Let's frame that shit, bro.
No, hey, find a printer, man. Print that ish out. Put on your fridge. Send me a picture, man.
I got you.
That is a fridge picture, man. But regardless, man. I think that's it. Unless Walrus J got any question answers, thoughts, statements, but
I think one thing we haven't mentioned as well is Loaf is your first season of Invite.
That's actually facts. That's facts.
Well, I'm not the only rookie in the server, so
yeah, that's true.
I give some props to.
What has the adjustment been from main to Invite?
I need to say something about Loaf real quick. This guy's the fucking GOAT, bro. I've been looking to pick up a pocket for seasons. I've been going through pockets for like since season 7. I found this guy. He tried out. He fucking fisted, and he's a grinder. Bro is grinding every day, watching POVs, fucking hitting MGE. I see him in my server every day. And I'm just, listen, Loaf's first season of Invite is a fisting. That's all I gotta say. You can say something,
Loaf, man, because the Loaf come up was, shit, if beside the main first placement, man, you played with the Thrembo boys, actually. In season 9. Yeah, so that same season. Just about that same season. Dang, man. Yeah, because then beforehand, when were you on FX Death Cult? When did that happen? I can't remember.
That was a roster. We're not going to talk about that.
I'm not saying, come on now. We gonna talk about that one. That's on the RGL page, boy. Yeah, but nah. Fair, but I am excited. To see. Listen, I love Invite right now. Let me reiterate. I be loving everything below high Invite. You know what I'm saying? I be loving these games, man. Because they the hot-ish right now.
People are sleeping on the season.
I don't listen. I understand advance. I understand people sleeping. I get it, but Invite don't be sleeping on the Vite, man. We Invite for a reason. I say we like I'm Invite. You know what? I'm saying we like I'm Invite. Y'all. They people sleeping on the Invites, man. We can't be sleeping. They still good games regardless. You see what I'm saying? Regardless, I think our time has been up. Gentlemen, is there any big shout outs you would like to give besides Sleepy the King? I mean, even shout whoever. I'm gonna shut up.
Shout out to Black History Month.
Shout out Sleepy. Shout out the boys. Shout out my friends. Shout out the other team. A lot of cool people there, especially Millie.
Yes.
Shout out my fiance. I just got engaged.
Hey, yes, sir.
Dropping perfect games, getting engaged.
Oh yeah,
that's actually a big man. You feel your mental is off this world right now. Wait, you got engaged? You play great. You about to get off the game and be like, honey, I'm making dinner.
Oh hell yeah! I'm sure my perfect game, bro.
You're not dropping the baby when it delivers.
Nah, he ain't doing none of
that. I'm already a dad, so it's
no. Yes, sir.
I am the father. Come on, bro.
Yes,
it was actually the father battle tonight. I just realized that.
The father battle. Who else is it?
Yeah, KTB.
Is KTB a dad too?
Long tenured father.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I don't know if he's like literally a father, but he's fatherly and like old enough to be a father.
Yeah, nah, ain't no way a boy named KTB Rocket Wizard not hitting rockets like I just saw and he don't got a kid, man. That's actually facts, man.
Rumors from Yum Yum be saying there's a baby in the background during the Cat Posse days.
So that can only mean one thing. That's his baby or someone's baby.
Oh, don't do a DNA test.
Yes, sir. But wow, Rumpus, you gonna want to shout out because you know my shout outs be long as hell, man.
I mean, basic stuff. Obviously, shout out Fireside. The coverage has been really cool this season. Being able to watch games like this, even that would have flown under the radar in previous seasons. Shout out to both teams. Shout outs Jemond for a very fun cast tonight. Yeah, that's probably all for me.
All right, time to break it up. The big shout out list.
One last shout out.
Man, big shout out list
my
right now.
boy Wild Rumpus.
Oh, yes,
my
sir.
champion teammates. That's it. And everyone else in the Kyle Fletch show might come up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Scumbag Steve, we looking at you, man, and Math, man. We looking at Shaw, man. Is it?
NJ2 for covering, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's crack it. Shout out to season 5, man. You already know the vibes, man. You already know I'm gonna shout that till I die, man. Every day till I die, man. Shout out Beat Boop. You got diff this season, man.
Shout out cat noises.
Yeah, shout out cat noises. Shout out Nana. Shout out No, I can't shout him up now. No, never mind. Shout Fireside. Nah, shout Fireside. Shout Jay. You know, listen, Jay, did you know that Fireside, did you know that Jay, aka Fireside, aka Antlers, aka Dr. _ casted and covered every playoffs game for every
RGL
division?
Alive, bro.
Keeping that ish alive, man.
Yes,
Put respect on Fireside's name, man. Keep him in the. Hey, all I'm saying is when Fireside become a professional org and they got TF2 and Valorant, the origin will hear first. Just saying though. But you know, it's been big. Shout out to pretty much all the divisions out there, man. I'm keeping an eye on this newcomer team. I can't say their name though, because they low key right now. I can't give out the secrets, but you know, it's been good. Shout out Wild Rumpus for keeping it very engaging, thoughtful, interesting, amazing, immaculate cast with your boy J Money, also aka Juicy J. That's what they be calling me. I hate it, man. I have to go with it, man. I hate it.
Low key befitting.
It's not befitting, dude. It's stupid. I hate it so much. But other than that, we are Fireside Productions, and we will see you. I don't know when we'll see you. Keep an eye out on the Discord, the TFTV, the RGL, where news is given for TF2, anything related. Other than that, y'all have a fantastic tubular night. Yes, sir.
Ain't no back and forth, ain't no left or right. 21. I got King's disease, but I move like a knight. 21. Rappers bandwagon trying to get some light. 21. I do it for the fam, never for the hype. 21. When you turn a legend, no such thing as relevance. 21. They must have forgot that I'm a new rapper that got integrity. 21. All in the media and blogs, that's just a place I don't care to be. 21. Most of these niggas wouldn't say shit if they was ahead of me.
No back and forth, I did it back then, I do it right now. I open a lane for my era, I'm goated, they gave me the crown. Go with all the success, come negative press, I'm watching it pow. They saying that black music dying, I'm saying they right on the south. But look at me now, damn y'all, look at me now. Whatever I do isn't why, I'm keeping it Queens, cause that's my side. I shook up the town, I shook up the city, I shook up the state. I went 21 on my second run, that shit come with age. It's a conversation, it's determination, your interpretation. I just shot the nation. Did my tour with the Woo, I came back and I set the pace. They just ran in, one of my cribs and took what I replaced it. Two Caucasians, so part of their faces. Most of y'all assume that they was black as exploitation. They know that I see everything invested in ring. It's cool to be mainstream, I'd rather be timeless, that's if we keep it in peak. 21.
I'm on that same trajectory. Bullet wounds in jail cells couldn't stop me, this my destiny. Never controversial, I'm mad the fans expected less from me. Niggas sneeze around me, wipe his nose, won't get no bless from me. Fuck the jury, I'd rather buy land and invest successfully. I got all type of stocks and bonds, Kahinde Wiley on my wall and I'ma pass it to my son. It's savage like the capo, that mean Escobar the Don. One mic, one gun. My net worth like 8 figures. I'm working on getting me 9. You know that I'm one of them niggas. I ain't doing no cap in the line. You rappers be chasing the hype. I do it and I don't be trying. I ain't going against no legend, nigga. I'm trying to be next in line. They acting like I just popped. I was platinum before I signed. I went platinum without no features. I put platinum on your mind. This Glock I got 2-tone, and this bitch don't bust no rhyme. They wanna see me flip so they could deport me like I'm Shine.
No back and forth, I did it back then, I do it right now. They telling me that I'm the GOAT, I've been here for a while. Go, love me today, hate me tomorrow, no switching my style. 21 y'all get together, be big for the South. The globe. But look at me now, damn y'all, look at me now. Whatever I do is New York, you hear that shit all in my vowels. I shook up the town, I shook up the city, I shook up the state. I'm one of them ones on my second run,